We suck a dick, other team.
A few moments later.
Oh man, sorry, I didn't really mean that. I apologize for that language. That was rude.
Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, Black Ops 4 got a pretty significant update that brought a ton of new content to all modes in the game, including a brand new contract system, a new map over in multiplayer, a ton of Blackout gameplay updates, a new zombies mode, and much more. As of right now, the 1.19 update is only live on Xbox and PS4, as the update was actually delayed until Thursday for PC, but for you console players out there, one of the biggest updates we've seen in a while is now live at right around 12 gigs for both platforms, and today we're diving into the update and taking a look at everything that changed with it. What's up guys, Zach or Immortal here, welcome back to the channel, and as always, thanks for stopping by. If you are new here, or if you are a part of the 63% of viewers who are not subscribed to the channel, and you are looking to stay up to date with everything going on in the world of Call of Duty, this is the place to be, as we are always covering the latest news, leaks, updates, and everything else in between. So if that's your thing, feel free to subscribe with your post notifications turned on, that way you'll never miss another video. And of course, if you do enjoy this one, let me know by dropping a like rating on it, as it would be much appreciated. And now let's get into everything that changed in the 1.19 update here in Black Ops 4. Let's kick things off for today over in multiplayer, where first and foremost we do have a new weekly playlist refresh, which added to the game Capture the Flag as our main mode, followed by Mercenary Deathmatch Mosh Pit, Prop Hunt, Bare Bones Objective Mosh Pit, and Endurance Chaos Mosh Pit as well. Honestly, not a whole lot is really new here, but we have seen those new weekend playlists going live a lot lately, so I would expect on Friday to see another playlist refresh added in, so be on the lookout for that. We also have a brand new variant map, new being a rather loose and subjective term there, but nonetheless, Hacienda Twilight is now available for free for everyone, and it takes a normally very sunny and bright Hacienda and turns it into a much more dark and eerie map, which honestly I do kind of like. I think it looks pretty cool, and personally I do really enjoy playing on Hacienda. And one other really cool thing about the Twilight version of the map is that it actually includes a secret passageway, if you will. There is actually a brand new flank route located on one of the main halls just on the side of it, so that is pretty cool as well. In addition to all of that, we also got a huge weapon tuning update. However, as of recording this video, the patch notes somehow still have not been released, so we're not exactly sure what all changed here. But whenever those notes do go live, with my luck probably as soon as I push this video live, I will make a separate upload covering all of those, so stay tuned for that. Then over in Blackout, we got a handful of really cool and also really interesting new features, including a brand new kind of stash and also a brand new way to earn even more merits while playing. Blackjack stashes are now available to find in-game, and each player will be able to unlock one of Blackjack stashes per game, which contains all of the black market weapons that are currently in your inventory. So, for example, if you have the Vendetta, you can get the Vendetta out of Blackjack's stash, and same goes for all of the other DLC weapons as well. Except here's the thing. I don't really know how I feel about this update, because I would say you could honestly argue Blackout is now pay to win with this addition, because hands down, the Vendetta is the most broken weapon in Blackout right now. It is unbelievably good. It's a one shot to the head and it only takes a couple of shots to the body if you're within any decent kind of range. It is just absolutely insane. You guys will see it in the gameplay throughout this video. We are just dropping bodies left and right while using the Vendetta. Hands down, it's absolutely insanely good. As is the Peacekeeper, and both of these weapons can only be accessed via the Blackjack stash. But the stash only spawns in the weapons that you own. So if you don't have the Vendetta yet, you're not going to see the Vendetta in your stash. If you're like me and you don't have the Peacekeeper yet, it's not going to appear for you in your stash. You can, though, find these weapons on body bags off of people you kill, or simply you could have your friends drop those weapons for you if they open the stash, and of course they have those weapons unlocked, which, as you guys can see, you can essentially just keep opening the crate over and over again if you so please. Now, if the crates spawn the same weapons for everyone, regardless of what DLC guns you had unlocked, that would be absolutely fine. But the fact that it solely relies on you owning the weapons in order to get them is definitely shady, to say the least, and I'm not really sure how I feel about that one as of right now. Anyways, moving on, humiliations are also a brand new feature that was added in with this update, and similar to what we saw in the Bounty Hunter limited time mode a little while back, Humiliations are essentially epic finishing moves that can be used on a downed opponent in any applicable Blackout mode and also in Heist over in multiplayer. The 1.19 update also brought the brand new Sentry Turret equipment to the game, which can now be found in supply drops and stashes as well, and these will essentially work the same as they do in multiplayer and add for an additional increase in overall firepower, and they're also technically another set of eyes that you can use to hunt for enemies with, as it does track them down. Then, finally, in terms of new content, we also now have medals in Blackout, which work just like they do in multiplayer, where for completing certain tasks like reviving a teammate, assisting in a kill, or eliminating a squad, for example, you'll be rewarded with a medal that will actually give you an extra amount of merits. So on top of all of the regular merits you're already going to be earning for just playing Blackout naturally, these medals will give you even more merits and help you level up quicker, so I'm definitely excited about this addition. Then finally, for our Blackout stuff this week, we do have some new featured playlists, and they're actually pretty nice if you ask me. We've got Alcatraz Portal quads leading the way, followed by regular quads, duos, and solos, and we've also got Hot Pursuit in there as well. So we've actually got 2 respawn modes this week, which are honestly pretty good for trying out those new humiliations, so go nuts out there with those. I can only imagine how many times I'm going to be thirsted via humiliation now, and I'm also sure I'm going to do my fair share of the same. Now, moving on over to zombies, here we actually have a pretty decent amount of stuff today, both in-game and also over on Twitter, because early this morning, Treyarch actually tweeted out this image here with the caption, "A little learning is a dangerous thing." Now, if you guys have been following the channel for a while now, you know that I know absolutely nothing about zombies anymore, and I don't really follow the mode all that well. But according to the homie Greg, shout out to him, this is actually the dark mechanism that Richtofen sacrificed himself in, which then opened the portals for the rest of the crew to leave. Now, I still have absolutely no idea what that means, but for you zombies guys out there, feel free to leave your thoughts on this image down in the comments below, and if you do want to go ahead and further explain what exactly is going on here, by all means, feel free to explain it to me like I'm 5 so I can actually understand it. Anyways, outside of that, in-game right now, we do also have the addition of hard mode gauntlets, and right now we currently have the unsinkable hard mode gauntlet available to play. And I'd say likely in the coming weeks we'll see even more hard gauntlets added in as well, so hopefully for you zombies guys out there, you'll have some more consistent updates coming your way. Then, finally, and probably most importantly with the 1.19 update, we now have the contract system available to us. And through this, we now have 7 additional challenges each and every single day in every mode we have, that being multiplayer, the World League, Blackout, and also zombies. Now, contracts are going to be different for everyone, as are the rewards, and the only universal contracts that will be the same for every player every day is that of the daily contract for each mode. And for example, today over in multiplayer, our daily contract is to play and complete 5 matches of Search and Destroy. For League play, our daily contract is to play and complete 5 games in general. For Blackout, the daily contract is to play 45 minutes in a solo match. And finally, over in Zombies, we need to play 20 rounds of 9. Now, like I said, those kind of contracts will be the same for everyone every single day, whereas the other 6 contracts you can actually pick and choose from, and those will end up differing from player to player. For example, in multiplayer, I needed to get 25 kills with a sniper for one of my contracts, but other players won't necessarily have that same challenge. It should also be noted that with these contracts, only some of them reward you with reserve cases. Like for me personally, in Blackout and multiplayer, 3 out of 6 of my contracts in each mode offered cases, while the rest just offered XP alone. So while you won't necessarily be able to get 1 or 2 cases for every single contract every single day, you can still earn a lot more cases than you would normally by just playing the game without contracts. Now, I'm sure there's also a handful of other behind-the-scenes changes that were included in the 1.19 update as well, but as I mentioned earlier, the patch notes somehow still are not out, so unfortunately we don't know about any of that stuff as of right now, but I will keep you guys updated as I can. And there you guys have it. As of right now at least, that is everything that changed with the new 1.19 update here in Black Ops 4. And with that being said, that is effectively going to wrap things up for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a like rating on it, as it would be much appreciated, and it does really help the channel out. And of course, if you are new here and you want to stay up to date with everything going on in the world of Call of Duty, feel free to subscribe with your post notifications turned on. That way you'll always know when I upload a new video. As always, be sure to use code IMMORTAL on all G Fuel, Control Freak, and Respawn products. All of those links are located down below. And once again, thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.